Hey everyone, how's it going? Shuffle's back here with another video, and we are back with another RTA fight of the night. A little bit slack recently just because it was the preseason, but now the regular season has started, so I plan on putting these out a little more often. Also, if you are interested in the tier list that's coming up, that'll be coming up this weekend. I'm going to record it, so that'll be out either this weekend or early next week. But yeah, other than that, let's just jump right into the video. So you can see here, I'm currently challenger rank 25. I think that's rank 27 over. Or wait, there was a few people. This we were at like rank 40 overall at this point. This was the very beginning of our push tonight. So we're around rank 40ish at this point. Um, just starting our climb. I forget who we're matching against here. I think it's their name was all Asian characters, but I can't remember. Here we go. Yeah. So I have no idea who that is, but this ends up being a really good fight. So I thought it was a good showcase. Of course, we go with the Tywin ban. Pretty standard ban there. He goes ahead and bans the ML haste, which I thought was weird. I really wasn't expecting that. I do lead off with Valencia, which has been a pretty common first pick for me at least. It gives me a chance to kind of see what he's going to do. He does counter with the Cecilia, and I was planning on going the Cecilia. You can tell it's the regular season because a lot of people going Cecilia Ruel first two picks. I decided to counter with the Fire Cecilia and Dion. So we're quite tanky as well. He went with the revive. We go with the anti crit. Obviously, his heals and cleanses are stronger than ours, but at this point, we don't really know what his plan is. So we're hoping to just be able to overwhelm him. I think this was actually our second fight of the night. Now that I think about it, he does go with Rylet. I was actually planning on bringing my Rylet here, which kind of throws me for a bit of a loop. Um, Normally, my counter to Rylet would be my MLI Zarya, but he's very tanky here, and with Ruel and a whole bunch of other stuff, like I can't really bring Izaria here, or I wasn't sure if I could bring Izaria here. Um, in the end, I decide to go with Izaria and SSB and kind of see what he does with the plan of banning that Basar. hence the cursor being right over Basar, being ready to go here. It's kind of funny. I know there's no way I would speed that Basar unless he's really slow. He does go Rowana there, who I'm not scared of at all. We do have SSB kind of there to kind of counter the Rowana, so he does leave her in though, and does ban our Aureus holder and our Cecilia, which is going to make this a little bit tricky. Um, but we are assuming we're getting first couple of turns here, so we jump right into it. And of course, we ban the Basar. So as expected, we get first turn. Really important here against this Rylet. If that Rylet were to outspeed us, then he just snipes her. So it's very important that we get it. We do get the buff block. Unfortunately, we didn't get the attack break and we didn't proc into stealth. So he is instantly able to one-shot us here because of both of those things not happening. So at this point, we're kind of in trouble. Not even really sure if I want to play it out, but he is buff blocked. So we go ahead and see how much damage we can do with our Alencia. You guys have all seen my Alencia before. Um, as she can do some pretty serious damage as she crits for 6k on the Ryla and 9k on the Cecilia, which does tell us that she's on Aureus. Unfortunately, the Cerise artifact that we had on the eyes area is only level 15. Not much I can do about that. So we put up our buffs, but unfortunately our SSB is really slow, which means that Rylet is going to get healed. The only good news is that our SSB is going to go before his Rylet is, which means we're going to have a chance to put up the buff block before he gets a turn. So here's that. And then we know we're going to counter the next turn, so we do need to land the heal block and the buff block here on the Rylet if we have any chance of bringing this back. He still doesn't have his evasion yet, of course, so we go into it. Unfortunately, we don't land the heal block again, and we're just missing everything on him at this point. That's going to make it very hard to kill him. Although he can't get his evasion, which is going to make it easy to crit him, it's going to be tricky because with the Rowana there, we are going to have a hard time doing damage. Like here, we break his shield, do some damage, but then he just gets healed back up to full again. Good news is that she can't put up shield and she can't put up her revive buff, so it is going to give us a chance to do some damage, and that Cecilia should be relatively easy to kill. So Alencia's got her Mind's Eye proc. We're just going to take care of him right here, force him to use his revive again. We do double crit, and she takes care of him relatively easily, forcing the Ruel revive, and we know since we have the heal block, if he takes a turn and we get a counter, the Cecilia will be dead as well. We are ways away from our proc though on SSB, but we're kind of hoping that we're going to be able to kill her pretty quickly, because he doesn't have bluff block anymore, which is an issue. We do get provoked, and it brings us one turn away from our skill 3. Not much we can do about the provoke. We don't have our cleanse. But she's going to be able to clean up the Cecilia here, and we know that Ruel has already used her revive, so we can kill her safely. And it's going to make killing everybody else easier. The issue is that Rylet now has his evasion, and there's literally nothing we can do about it. We kind of just have to hope we get lucky with the stun. Or sorry, with the strip. We are ready to proc our counter, which is kind of nice. He is on Talisman, so that's probably why we landed that first one. He does crit through anti-crit, but he doesn't land the blind on us, which is really important. Because it means we can still crit into him, and we happen to get a lucky crit there, bringing him down to half health, but the Ruel heals him back up again. And we're back where we started, as he's still back at full health. Unfortunately, she's on cheer. I don't really want to hit anybody else, but he's getting boosted. Now he lands the blind on this one, and we're going to go into our strip because we don't have Mind's Eye. So we're really hoping we can land that strip here. Unfortunately, we miss on the Rylet. Big miss there. At this point, I think I'm dead. He does counter as well, and his counter crits through anti-crit, almost killing our Alencia, and it looks like it's over here. But we do have our Soul Burn, and we have DN. So we're going to go into her skill 3 first and hope that the skill 2 can go before our SSB, because she is last to go after the enemy goes. And looking at it now, we are going to cut and we are going to get that skill 2 off, cleansing the SSB blind. Unfortunately, she's going to counter first, and he not only blinds but also crits into our Alencia again. And of course, our SSB triple misses, as per usual. So now we're double blinded. Things are getting kind of desperate here. We do get we're very lucky to survive there. The Rowana can't quite finish off our Alencia, and the heal and shield goes on her, giving us a little bit of hope here since we're no longer blinded. I decide to go into the Rylet. I do miss, but the Frenzy's starting to stack, so we're just going to go into him. We do manage to get the crit. He probably dies there anyway with the Mind's Eye proc, but we do get the kill on him again. Now our next issue is that he has 2 healers, and one of them does have a revive, and we're going to be hard-pressed to kill them both before they're able to kill us. good news is that we are healing quickly here because we did burn into the DN. So our Alencia went from basically 0 HP and going to be almost full health by the time this Rylet gets revived. At this point, I've decided that I don't think I'm going to be able to kill the Ruel that easily, so we're going to kill her first and give our SSB a little bit better of a chance of soloing here. We're praying for the crit. Don't get it. She stays alive. It might have killed her if we would have crit, but we just don't get the lucky crit there. And here comes the Rylet revive for the second time. He has crit quite a bit through anti-crit, so we're really just praying at this point. Also, because he's on Talisman, his Talisman's maxed, and there's another crit through anti-crit, and now our Alencia is dead, and we're down to just SSB and DN. Our counter goes off. We happen to land the defense break on both the Rowana and the Rylet, which is huge. I debate cleansing here. I decide to go for the Rowana instead because she could have put up her revive. Thankfully we did because we get the kill into that defense break. He does crit again through anti-crit, this time into the SSB, the skill 1 almost killing. Then the Ruel's not able to kill. We go with our heal, and it comes down to this. Can our SSB kill through that defense break? I decide to not burn into this. I could have burned into it to land it on Ruel, but I was worried that we weren't going to kill here. So I decided to not burn into it. In hindsight, I probably should have, because I didn't really have anything else to save it for other than the DN. We end up critting the Rylet for 27k, proccing the drink proc into 30k damage on the Rylet. I think he dies there anyway. But now we have to deal with DN before she can get her revive off again. I decided to go with skill 1 because I know I'm going to lap that DN before she gets a chance to go, and I can put the attack buff up again. We do land target on the Ruel because she's not overly high res. Put up the buff, and now we're just hoping that she can't get back to her revive again. She does burn into her skill 1 heal to try and keep herself alive. We are countering here, though, with an attack buff, which gets her down to about half health again. Again, I'm just praying for a team up or something from the SSB that we can kill her. Doesn't work. She's going to get another turn. And she's back on her revive again. So Rylet comes back for the third time. And at this point, again, I'm kind of like, you know what? Even his skill 1, if it crits, we're dead. We have no damage reduction. Luckily, he misses here, and we get one more shot at it. I do put up the shield in the hopes that we can survive. We have a 20% chance to crit on him or 100% chance to crit on her, so we do go into the Ruel to take care of the Ruel, and then we just hope the Rylet can't solo us. So Ruel dies. Rylet skill 1s. He does crit and lands the blind, but we do survive because of that shield. Being very thankful at that point that I skilled it up. Now he gets his chance to counter for the first time. Thank God he went into Ruel or into DN. If he would have gone into SSB, this fight's over. He gets another chance to kill the SSB. This time he doesn't crit. We barely survive with very little HP. We counter into a drink proc, which brings him down to almost no health left. I decided to burn into this just in case. Probably didn't matter at this point, to be completely honest, but he has no HP left. Her skill 1, even with blind on there, is most likely going to kill, and he gives up. So crazy come from behind win. There are many opportunities where we could have lost that fight, but we end up pulling it off. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Pretty crazy fight there. I thought it was a good one. I'm going to try and post these a little more often. If you guys do want to see these fights live. I do stream on Twitch almost every single night over at twitch.tv/5fingershuffle. I do post the link down in the Discord or down in the chat or the info down below if you want to check it out. We will be streaming tomorrow, so hopefully we see you there. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. Bye for now, guys.